startled me there. How y'all doing? I'm the old prospector around these parts. Mighty lonesome. Don't see a lot of you round here. You all must be looking to prospect. Around here, nobody comes around here unless you're trying to learn how to prospect with the best of them. Well, let me tell you, I's one of the best. But I see some of you maybe already started in your own nasal cavities. Anyway, now you listen here. Prospecting's not easy, and real gold's hard to find. But I'll bet some of you have the determination and grit to find it. Real gold, metaphorical gold is what I'm talking about. The gold you find by picking through stories, not noses or not minds, but stories. And you find legends. Yep. And I got the greatest legend about the greatest prospector there ever was. His name was Joe McGee. Laid over John Henry and Bigfoot and President Abraham Lincoln all bashed together. Come here, I'll tell you. Come closer. Don't be afraid. Ain't gonna hurt you. Now, the legend of John M. McGee begins when the town of Port Falls, USA was having a terrible time with a greedy old mayor.
Oh, it appears it's time to count my gold. I do love money. A fine piece. Yes, money always even smells better when it's pried from the hands of innocent children. 3,000, 4,000.
Mr. Mayor, someone here to see you.
What does he want?
He says he can make you some money.
More money than you already bring me in, sweet pea. I doubt it.
Come on in, sugar.
Mr. Mayor, I do believe I have a product that might interest you.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. You come in and have a seat in my office, son. I'm always pleased to entertain a business proposition, provided it is lucrative.
It's called the Myrna, and my product will make you so much money. It will make all these prospectors you're paying gold to obsolete.
Well, I say, young man, the lucrative nature of this business proposition may increase my masculinity such that I'll grow a mustache this very day.
So if you look here, Mr. Mayor, we have the Myrna-matic. It can crush up to 10,000 pounds in an hour. It can dig 20 feet in the same amount of time.
Most impressive, most impressive.
Would you like to see it in operation?
I would favor a demonstration, yes, if that's possible.
Myrna-matic, engage.
Well,
So would you say we have a deal?
yes, I would. Let's shake on it. Yes. Now listen up, townsfolk of Port Falls, USA. I recently made a business acquisition. Namely, this robot, which will serve to replace the needs of all the prospectors I've been hiring for all these years. You'll find that it will work much more efficiently and provide me a much greater income.
No robot is gonna need drinks or nothing else in my establishment.
Well,
Put me out of business, man.
unfortunately, ma'am, this is not an election year, and you have elected me the mayor.
Guys, do this. I can't do that.
What a piece of crap.
Mr. Mayor, I got a proposition for you. Supposing me and my pick prospect farther than that there contraption all the way up that rock pile over yonder. Why then, you leave town and take your contraption with you.
Well, this is a humorous turn of events. I don't believe that you could accomplish such a feat, but this does give me an opportunity to demonstrate my fully armed and operational mining system. Minomatic.
Gather round, my children, listen to tale. Mighty Jim the Prospector, the greatest manly male, challenged a machine you see to a digging tool. Machine inevitably was shown to be a tool.
I'm gonna be even richer than I am.
Yippee-yi-yo. Prospector and the machine. Battle heated up, my friends. The machine did not play fair. Young Jim was thrown to the ground. He did not seem to care. He dug and dug with all his heart, and that's just what it took. The machine, it was vanquished, a legend for the books.
He won! Hip hip hooray!
My money! My precious money!
Yippee-yi-yo.
I win, robot.
Prospector and the machine.
Well, that's the story, folks. Story of Jim McGee and Pork Falls. Pork Falls went on to be something. Right before the Great Depression, then everybody starved to death and nobody's heard of the town since. Except me, of course. Now, that robot, that nasty robot, he had a change of heart. Wandered the roads and countryways and byways for a long time. And that machine went on to become the contraption you all know as the iPod. And there's one little more thing you should know about Jim McGee, and that is that he's me. That's right, I'm a living legend. Never did find no gold, though. Dug like the dickens. Well, suppose it's time you all are off and quit bothering an old prospector who can't tell a tale fit to tie a cat's whiskers. You all have a wonderful, well, whatever it is. I'm just gonna prospect a little bit. Gotta have it fit. Oh! Oh! There's a... It's gold! I found gold! Ow! Oh, this is fool's gold.